topic pair of linear equations in two variables. How to solve given two equations graphically. In this class we are going to study that. Basically the question is of this type in examination. Once see the question. Check whether x minus 2y equal to 3 and 2x minus y equal to 4. See, this part of the board is not visible in the video because of the light effect. I'm reading the equation once again. This equation is 2x minus y equal to 4. While doing solution, I'll write this equation again, so don't worry about that. 2x minus y equal to 4 are consistent or inconsistent. Solve them graphically. So he's asking to check whether these two equations are consistent or inconsistent, and also he's asking us to solve them graphically. First step of this problem is you need to write the given equations, given data. So first write given equations. Given equations are x minus 2y equal to 3 and 2x minus y equal to 4. See, this is the equation. In that portion it is not visible, that's why I am writing here again. And see here, the second equation is 2x minus y equal to 4. Now, you know the general form of quadratic equation, it's linear equation. The general form of the linear equation is of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0. This is the general form of linear equation in two variables where a, b, c are real numbers, x and y are variables. So this is also called a general form and standard form. You need to represent the given equations in this form. Means you need to take a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2 values. Now first convert this equation to this form. After conversion, how these equations will become? See, in RHS part, 3 is there, you need to send this 3 this side. Then it becomes x minus 2y plus 3. If I send this side, it will become minus 3 equal to 0. This is one standard form. In the similar way, convert second equation. Bring 4 this side. 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Now number the equations. Let this be equation number 1. This be equation number 2. So compare these equations to these forms. Comparing with equation 1 with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Similarly, equation 2 with a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. See, equation 1, I use suffix 1, 1, 1. For equation 2, I use suffix 2, 2, 2. Now, you need to take this equation and compare it with this equation. Now, here, coefficient of x is a1. What is coefficient of x here? Here, no number is there. If nothing number is present beside x, then coefficient will be 1. Okay. This x is nothing but 1x. So, what we will get? a1 equal to 1. Similarly, in place of b1, what number is there? Minus 2. It's minus 2. b1 equal to minus 2. Similarly, in place of c1, minus 3 is there. Write minus 3. This is about equation 1. Now go to equation 2. Similarly, you will get A2, B2, C2 values. In place of A2, here A2 is there. In place of A2, what number is there? 2. A2 equal to 2. Here B2 is there. I am comparing this equation to equation 2. So, here y coefficient is -1 and y coefficient is B2. Therefore, B2 equal to -1. And constant term C2 equal to -4. So I got 3 values, totally 6 values. For each equation 3 values. A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Afterwards, you need to find out ration for these 3. A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2. Find out the values. A1 by A2 equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2 equal to -2 by -1. You know that minus will get cancelled and the answer is 2 by 1. And C1 by C2 equal to -3 by -4. Minus will get cancelled. 3 by 4. Now, any of these values are equal? No. Here, see, concentrate on A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 first. Here, A1 by A2 equal to 1 by 2, B1 by B2 equal to 2 by 1. It is clearly shown that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 because this value is 1 by 2 and this value is 2 by 1. Both are not equal. So, we will get one condition, that is, therefore, A1 by A2 equal to not equal to B1 by B2. So, whenever, if you get this condition, what are these lines are? These lines are actually intersecting lines. This is the symbol for intersecting lines. So, what is the meaning of intersecting? These two lines will touch at one point exactly. So, if you want to represent parallel lines, you can represent like this. For parallel lines, what will be the condition? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. If you want to represent coincident lines with hands, you can represent like this. One line on other. Both lines are same and you have same values for the both lines. So, I got A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. So, it is intersecting lines and the line equations for which the solution is possible are always consistent. So, here this is intersecting lines concept. Intersecting lines case. Intersecting lines means two lines meet at one point. One point means exactly one solution is possible. As solution is possible, these equations comes under consistent. Okay. Both coincident lines and intersecting lines are called consistent lines, whereas parallel lines are called inconsistent lines. Why they are called inconsistent means there is no chance of getting solution. Suppose if you consider two parallel lines like this, there is no chance of meeting. So, two lines will not meet and there is no possibility of finding a solution. That's why the two lines are called inconsistent lines, whereas these intersecting lines and coincident lines are called consistent lines. So, we got one thing here, as A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, the lines are intersecting if the lines are intersecting, how many solutions are possible? Has one solution. And you need to mention this. Actually, in question he is asking whether you need to find whether the lines are consistent or inconsistent. Whenever the lines are intersecting, the lines are also consistent. See, we completed up to this part. But what about this part? Solve them graphically. You need to find out solutions using graph. So, this is about first part. Now, we are going to graph. So, that's about how to find out whether the given equations are consistent and inconsistent. Now, our task is to find out solution using graph. So, I written two equations here. For these two equations, I will draw the graph and I will explain you how to solve them graphically. Okay. The two equations are x minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. I written the equations in standard form. Now I will explain the method how to do first. First you need to consider equation 1. Take this equation 1 into consideration. Only simple logic for both equations. So I take an equation 1 first. Only one thing. Take equation 1, put x value 0. You will get y value. So you will get 1 point. And in the same equation, put y equal to 0. You will get x value. You will get another point. You all know that 2 points are enough to draw a line. So taking the 2 points, you can easily draw a line. So you will get equation 1 line like that. Similarly, if you consider equation 2, put x equal to 0. Not only x, you can take any value. Generally, if you take x equal to 0, y equal to 0, the solution will be easy. For that purpose, I am taking x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. There are some cases, if the lines are coincident, not only coincident, suppose if I take x value 0, I will get y value also 0. In that case, equations, you need to take other values for x. Suppose if I take x value, I got y equal to 0. So take x equal to 1. Then definitely you will get different value for y. Or else take x equal to 2. So follow that method. So process is consider equation 1, put x equal to 0, you will get y value. So 1 point you will get. Similarly, put y equal to 0 in same equation, you will get x value. Another point you will get. So if I take x equal to 0, I will get a point on y axis. If I take y equal to 0, I will get point on x axis. Whenever, if you are getting points on axis, it will be very easy to draw linear equation. So let us see the solution. I already said, consider equation 1. I need to write this. Consider equation 1. What is the equation 1? Take again. So in this equation, first put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0. I am substituting this 0 value in this equation. Then what I will get? 0 minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. 0 minus 2y is minus 2y, minus 3 equal to 0. So send minus 3 that side, it will be plus 3. Multiply both sides with minus. Minus into minus, plus, plus into minus, minus. Now 2 is multiplying this side. If I send 2 that side, it will be dividing. It will divide 3. So you know the value. What is value of 3 by 2? That is 1.5. You know basic division, right? 3 by 2. Whatever the number is there in numerator, you need to take as a dividend, and whatever the number is there in denominator, you need to take it as a divisor. Now divide. 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, take 1 point, 2 5s are 10. This is the process of dividing. Suppose in this part, if you are not getting terminating decimal, if you are getting non-terminating decimals, take 1 decimal place, it's enough. Why? Because in a graph sheet, only 1 decimal place value will be there according to your scale. Mostly we generally take 1 decimal place value. Now coming, so here if for x equal to 0, I got y equal to minus 1.5. Take it in form of point, x comma y equal to 0 comma minus 1.5. So I am drawing vertical bar here. Now I am considering same equation. Put y equal to 0. Here in first part I take an x equal to 0. In the same equation take y equal to 0. Then what happens? In place of y, 0 will come. X minus 2y, it means 2 into 0 minus 3 equal to 0. X 2 zeros are 0 minus 3 equal to 0. X minus 3 equal to 0. Minus 3 if I send that side, it will become plus 3. So I put y equal to 0, I got x value. So again 1 point, x comma y equal to, here see, in place of x, write x value only, 3. In place of y, write y value, 0. Mostly every student will get confused and do mistakes here. Okay, don't do that mistake again. Now coming to similar way, consider equation number 2. After considering equation number 2, take x value, you will get y value. Take y value equal to 0, you will get x value. Now see, I am doing second equation this side, but in your examination you should follow the presentation rule, as I said already in earlier videos. So because of space I am writing here, but you need to continue second equation part in next page. Consider equation 2. Write equation 2 there. What is equation 2? 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Now put x equal to 0. Put x equal to 0, it means in place of x take 0. Into 0 equal to 0. 0 minus y is minus y. Minus 4 equal to 0. Minus y equal to 4. If I multiply both sides with minus, I will get minus y into minus into minus y plus y plus 4 into minus 4 minus 4. So if I take x equal to 0, I got y value as minus 4. So x comma y equal to 0 comma minus 4. Now why I drawn small vertical line here? By looking at the problem you need to understand. See, here this is equation 1. Under equation 1 I considered same equation, I kept in the same equation x value 0, I got y, and this also related to this equation only. So here I kept x equal to 0, here I kept y equal to 0, so that I got x equal to 3. So these two subcolumns belongs to this equation 1. In similar way, these two subcolumns belongs to equation 2. Here I kept already x equal to 0. Now it's time to put y equal to 0. Put y equal to 0. It means in place of y you need to put 0. 2x minus 0 minus 4 is 2x minus 4 equal to 0. Send minus 4. 2x equal to 4. Here 2 is multiplying this side. If I send to that side, it will get divided. It will divide 4. X equal to 4 by 2. That is 2 ones are 2 twos are. X equal to 2. So again you got one point here, that is x comma y equal to 2 comma 0. Suppose I want to represent these values in form of table and these values also in form of table. How to represent? I will say now. Getting 4 points, you need to draw tables like this. This is equation 1 table and equation 2 table using that 4 points. These 2 points, see, when x equal to 0, y value is minus 1.5. When y equal to 0, x value is 3. Similarly, you should draw equation 2 table also from the points which you got from solving. Now, using these points, I am drawing line equations. So, you need to draw this graph sheet. I am explaining the method. Just see. Take one vertical line in middle of graph paper, and horizontal line also. Generally, you know that horizontal line is called x axis, x dash, and this line is called x axis. Origin is presented by O or 0, y dash. Positive x axis, negative x axis, positive y axis, negative y axis. Put points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. If you want, take -8. So you need to draw axis on graph sheet first. After taking axis, now see here, you need to draw this graph. Take this. For x equal to 0, what is y value? -1.5. It means this point lies on y axis. See, if you consider this point, x value is 0. So this point will be on y axis. Where is -1.5 on y axis? It is exactly between -1 and -2. This is a point. Now take this point. Here y equal to 0. Whenever y equal to 0, the point lies on x axis. So on x axis, where is 3? Here. Now after getting these 2 points, immediately join these 2 points with a scale. By using a ruler, join these 2 points. You need to use ruler compulsory. So I'll get equation like this. After getting this equation, write name of the equation here. X minus 2y minus 3 equal to 0. This is equation 1. Similarly, now see what is value on y axis? -4. Take. Next. What is value on x axis? 2. Similarly, join these 2 points with scale. Write equation name also here. That is 2x minus y minus 4 equal to 0. Now it is clear that the 2 lines are intersecting at one point. Let us see what is that. It is whiteboard, it is somewhat difficult to get solution here, but if you do the same problem on graph sheet, you can easily get the solution. Now see how to find out solution after getting intersecting point. Just draw, this is a point of intersection. Draw one perpendicular to y axis from that point and to the x axis. So this is my solution. Approximately the solution will be, see, between somewhat 0 and -1, and this is 0 and between 1 and 2. So it will be 1 and 2. It's approximately equal to 1.6. And see, this is also minus 0.6. You will get solution like this. If you do it in a graph paper, the solution will be apt. Okay. This is how to solve the graph using, the linear equation using graph. Now, after getting this graph, one important thing you need to write scale here. Don't forget to write scale in examinations. So how to write scale? On x-axis, for 1 centimeter distance, how many units you consider? Only 1 unit. So 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Similarly on y-axis, 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Therefore, the solution is x comma y equal to, you need to write this part, 1 comma 6 minus 0.6. This is the solution, that is x equal to 1.6, y equal to minus 0.6. If you do this problem and graph, you will get values exactly like this. Okay, this is how to solve pair of linear equations graphically. This graph is very important for 10th examinations, and this graph is for 4 marks. It comes under visualization and representation part, which is under academic standard 5. So stay tuned for my channel and also subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.